So this is a quick summary of The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. So the story begins with Nick Carraway, a Midwesterner who moves to New York to learn about the bond business. He lives on Long Island in the West Egg, known as New Money. Across the bay is the East Egg, known as Old Money, and where his cousin Daisy lives. Nick notices this mysterious neighbor who lives in a huge mansion and is often seen looking over the bay at this green light in the distance. Nick's cousin Daisy and her husband Tom Buchanan live in the East Egg and invite Nick over to their mansion, where he meets Daisy's friend Jordan Baker, a fellow socialite who is also a golf player and quite the gossiper. At the house, Tom gets a phone call from his supposed mistress, or at least that's what Jordan says, and Daisy runs after him really flustered and really agitated. Soon Nick gets invited to Gatsby's party, and he begins to become friends with Gatsby, and he starts to hang out with him, but he still seems to be a mystery. Gatsby reveals some of his past, like going to Oxford and fighting in the war, but everything still seems really shady to Nick. Tom invites Nick to hang out and meet his mistress, Myrtle, who's married to George Wilson, a mechanic who lives in the Valley of Ashes. The three of them and Myrtle's sister and friends go to the apartment Tom and Myrtle use in New York City. Over there, Myrtle keeps repeating Daisy's name and Tom grows annoyed and hits her. At the apartment, they all get really drunk. Meanwhile, Nick finds out about Gatsby and Daisy knowing each other for 5 years and being in love. He finds out that Gatsby has been throwing parties and having a house right across the bay from the green light because of this. He helps them run into each other, and he continues to hang out with Gatsby and develop a relationship with him, and he notices Daisy and Gatsby continue to sneak around. Apparently, no one knows what marriage is. The whole group gets invited and gets together at Tom and Daisy's mansion. This includes Daisy, Tom, Gatsby, Nick, and Jordan. This is a scene where we get to meet Pammy, Daisy and Tom's daughter. Tom grows suspicious of Gatsby and Daisy's relationship, and he suggests they go to the apartment that he uses with his mistress in New York. They take each other's cars, so Tom takes Gatsby's car, and Gatsby takes. So at the apartment, Tom confronts Daisy and Gatsby about their affair, and Gatsby becomes territorial and claims that Daisy loves him only. Daisy's really mad at both of them, and Tom says they will go home and discuss this. So Gatsby and Daisy storm out and drive home in Gatsby's yellow car. George finds out that sweet Myrtle is not so sweet and is cheating on him with some guy. Big shock, Daisy drives the car instead of Gatsby, but then, oh no, she accidentally hits and kills Myrtle. George is hoodwinked by Tom because Tom tells him that Gatsby is the one sleeping with Myrtle, and that is why Gatsby ran over Myrtle. George storms over to Gatsby's mansion and then kills Gatsby at his home in the swimming pool, and then kills himself because he believes that Gatsby is the killer and is too depressed by his wife's death. Nick throws a funeral for Gatsby, but no one shows up. Everyone took advantage of Gatsby when he threw parties, yet no one shows up when it really mattered. Not even Daisy. The only people who showed up were Gatsby's dad and Nick. So this brings an end to our very, very sad and unhappy story, The Great Gatsby. Thank you.